lasses there, all smiling faces, gunning along the Scotchwood Road to see the bleeding races.
Hi everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 17 of my FM21 save here with Newcastle United. So for a change, we're starting out here on the schedule screen. You can see we have a game against Monaco today in the Champions League. I'll give you a little bit more news about the draw there for that in a minute. But I wanted to come in here and talk about a couple of games we've had recently. So the first game we had after our European Super Cup defeat, we went to the King Power to play Leicester. And what a game that was. We came away 5-4 winners. A real ding-dong battle, but it's by no means the craziest game we've had in this little run. We look a little further down the schedule. We played Reading in the league in our last game, and we beat them 10-0. We were 7-0 up at half-time. San Maximum has a hat-trick. Callum Wilson has scored 5 in this game. His form this season has been absolutely off the scale. In fact, let's go and take a quick look. You'll see in the league, he has played 6 games, scored 13 goals, 3 assists. I mean, who needs Messi or Ronaldo when you can have Callum Wilson? So, since we were together last, the transfer window has closed and there has been some movement in and out of the squad. We'll start with the outs first. So the headline is Zakaria has gone. He went to Chelsea on deadline day. They came in with a pretty strong bid and he really wanted to go. So we managed to sort out a replacement and I let him off. Tony Villena wasn't in the squad this year. It was kicking up a bit of a fuss that he hadn't been registered. We managed to out him off to Mexico. And young Valentin Antov has gone on loan to Valencia where he's getting some games, which is nice. In terms of the incomings, look at this for a youngster. You can't get a work permit for him at the moment. And he doesn't seem to be very keen to go on loan anywhere. But look at this kid for what is he, 18 years old. So he's a central defender. Tackling of 18. Teamwork 18, positioning 15, bravery 17, pretty good physicals. His mentals for an 18-year-old are superb. Little bit of work to do on some of his technical stuff, but he's only 18. He's going to come on leaps and bounds, and I think he's a great signing for the future. We brought in a striker, and we'd been looking for one, and we're trying to get an English one, bearing in mind the Champions League squad rules. Couldn't find one anywhere close to our budget. But we managed to bring in this lad from Paris Saint-Germain, Fedor Chalov. Good backup, I think. Now, this guy, I think we overspent on him a little bit. But the good thing about him is he's actually trained at Newcastle. So, again, with those Champions League squad rules in mind, he was a good signing to bring in to fill one of those slots. He's a decent right back, and I think he's going to play quite a lot this season. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. His pace and stamina and acceleration, I think, herring down the right-hand side like we tend to do. I think he'll be a good addition. And then Fausto Vera has come in. Young Argentinian lad. We got him from Liverpool, and he's the guy who's coming to replace Zakaria. He's not quite at the same level yet, but he's only 22, and he's got a lot of decent numbers here. So, again, he'll be in and out of the side this season, but I think he'll do well. Anyway, let's get off to today's game. We are pretty fortunate at the moment. We do have some injuries in the squad, but none of them are to players I would consider in our best starting 11. And we're able to field that team today. You would possibly say Onana and Livakovic would rotate, but I think Onana probably just has the edge anyway. I would like to play him as a centre-half, but he's definitely our best defensive midfielder as well. So, yeah, I think given what's available today, I don't think I could improve this team. So, Monaco, look out. We are coming for you. I'm not expecting another 10-0. But, yeah, I'll settle for 7. Something like that would do. We're underway. Not a great deal happening in the early part of the game. We have an opportunity here to build from the back, though. Onana to Gigo. Up to Neres. Finds Wilson on the shoulder of the last defender. What's he going to do? Gets a ball over, but unfortunately, no one can connect with the cross. Can we stop Gelson here? No, we can't. That's a great run from him. Oh my goodness me, what a goal that was. Really great counter-attacking football. We did not deal with it particularly well. But the passing, the intricate passing on the edge of the box was great. Gelson with a great run there. Barkley, that's a hell of a ball to Ben Yedder, isn't it? And he finished it very well. Okay, so it's definitely not going to finish 10-0. Right. What are we going to do here then? I think we'll just leave things as they are for now. Bit of a shout to demand more, though. We're having the better of the game in terms of shots. There's nothing highlight worthy. And I think we might need to get a little bit shouty with the guys at halftime. Maybe they've taken their foot off the pedal a little bit. They think they're better than they are. So, we're going to pump our fists. Everyone knows you can do much better than this, and I expect to see it in the second half. That sounds about fair. Off you go. It doesn't seem to have had an enormous reaction. So, San Maximum has picked up a knock, so we need to think about taking him off. One thing that is a problem is, like I said, we do have some injuries, and they seem to be mostly to wide players. So we don't have an awful lot of cover. So I think we're going to bring Milner on and play him as a fullback and move Jamal Lewis up to the left wing. Hour in now, very few highlights. I should have brought you the Reading game, shouldn't I? We're going to change to an attacking mentality. Sobosloy is knackered, as he tends to be, about 70 minutes in. So we will take him out. And I think we're going to bring Adrian Fine on for him instead. What else can we do here to affect the game? So, in terms of the tactics, we'll stretch the play a little bit more. I don't think there's much more we can do. Hit early crosses maybe. Try and get the ball into Wilson. I think that's about as much as we can really do to affect things going forwards. Let's see how much of a difference that makes, if any. I mean, look at these stats here. 14 shots, 6 on target. And we're losing the game. So, actually, we want to go very attacking. And we're going to make another change. Who are we going to bring on? Camera, maybe. And I think probably Camavinga is going to be the one. No, we'll bring Ayer off. And we'll swap them around. Okay. 5 minutes to go. Can we do anything? Doesn't look like it, does it? It's been a very disappointing game. What's happened here? Jamal Lewis is injured. Oh, well. That's not very helpful, is it? We'll move Milner up, play him as a sort of wing back. He can try and cover that side, get his old legs up and down. Wow. What a disappointing start to the Champions League campaign this has been. We have lost 1-0 at home in a game I think we should have won. Well, that was not an ideal start to our Champions League campaign. As you can see, Inter also lost against Bayer Leverkusen. So, yeah, a couple of surprise results there, I think. Work to do. In the Premier League, we are currently in second place behind Liverpool by 3 points. So it's fairly competitive at the top, but it's very early doors. I think we're in for a good season anyway. So in terms of the schedule, as you can see, there's a lot of games we have to fit in over the next period. We're playing weekend and midweek every week for the next 4 or 5 weeks. So what I'm going to do is play through a lot of these games, and we'll come back for something closer towards the end of the Champions League campaign. See how we're getting on. Hopefully we're going to make it through to the knockout phases. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's a shame about the result in the game, but there we are. That's football sometimes. If you have enjoyed it, please drop a like on there for me. Help me get seen by more people. And if you've got any comments on this episode or the series as a whole, I'd love to see them too. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We've got a lot of great content coming up on FM21. We've got a save with the Hungarian national team running concurrent with this one. And of course, there's all the FM20 stuff in the back catalogue too, if you'd like to take a look through that. Well, it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for some more action with Newcastle United. Bye for now.